Welcome to the Midwest. My name is Jesse, and we are back on Two Truths and a Dad Joke. This is one of my favorite episodes because we're going to be talking about the lungs. We're going to talk about breath mechanics. Truth number one: your lungs are the only organ that will float in water. Now, you may be aware of the fact that, of course, we have air in our lungs, and this is great. Obviously, we breathe in and out. But why would your lungs float in water? Well, that is because you can never actually exhale all the air out of your lungs. In fact, about 1,200 milligrams of air is always present. Even if you push, and you could just try, just really try to get all that air out, you're gonna find that even though it feels as though you're completely empty, that's not the case. And that is one of the defenses that your lungs have to keep those alveoli open. And so one of the things that actually during forensic cases that they will look at is if a person goes into the water, if a person were to drown or something like that, they will actually be able to determine, was the person alive when they entered the water? And the way they do that is they will float the lungs. And if they were breathing when they went into the water, the lungs will float. That is because even if they just took one breath before going into the water, there's still enough gas in that organ still in order to make that organ float. Now, there are caveats to that. I'm not a forensic scientist. I am just someone who is curious, and I do a lot of reading, but I found that to be really interesting. Truth number two: your lungs are not perfectly symmetrical. Now, while it may seem as though your lungs might be symmetrical, it's like, well, why wouldn't they be symmetrical? There is a very good reason. I'll give you one guess. It goes pitter-patter every time you see your love. It's your heart. Yes, my friends, you have this thing called a heart. It's about the size of your fist, and it is going pitter-patter every time you see the object of your affection. And it needs space. It needs room to operate. And your lungs have a change in their shape to accommodate this. Now, while your left and your right lung, they're different sizes. There's more lobes in your right lung than there are in your left lung. There's 3 lobes in your right lung, 2 lobes in your left lung. They still function pretty much about the same. And this is just one of the many adaptations you're going to see in the human body. It's really kind of a fascinating thing that we are. A study in 2020 by Kramer et al. Used CT scans to precisely measure lung volumes in healthy adults. They found that the right lung volume was consistently larger, with an average of a difference of about 107 milliliters in men and 87 milliliters in women. So this asymmetry is just a part of every breath that we take. And in fact, much of us is asymmetrical. You got your liver over here or over here, and you got your stomach. We are really asymmetrical, even though it seems on the surface that it's right down the middle. And your lungs are no different. And now, the dad joke of the episode. Why did the nose decide not to go to the party? Because he looked at his calendar and it was all stuffed up. Huh? Okay, was it funny or was it not funny? If you have a better joke, please put it down below. Make a comment. Let me know. What is a better nose joke? I'm sure you've got a nose joke. Let me hear your nose joke. Maybe we'll put together like a best of episodes where it's just nose jokes. I don't know. Good idea? Bad idea? You let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember to go out there and be kind to someone today.